In this video, we'll study about the switch case. So if I talk about the syntax of switch case, then we use the switch keyword here and we pass in the parameter as some variable or constant which we want to search in the given cases. Then it have some body and a closing curly bracket. Now in this we have the case. Just suppose I'm having here case and some value of that case, that is value 1, and a colon. Then we have the executable statement in this case, that is the statement 1 and a semicolon, and then we need to place a break over here. I'll tell you that why we need to place a break here. Then we again have case and it has some value. Let's name it value 2, and then some statement 2 in this. We have statement 2 semicolon and then break and so on. Like this we have case value 3 colon, then again statement third and the break. Okay, now like this we have some cases, and then at last we have the default case, okay, and a colon. And in this default case we can mention some error message if we want. So it contains the error message. That message will be executed if none of the cases from these matches. Okay, now what are these value 1, value 2 and value 3? What are these? So in value 1, just suppose we can store these values can only be a constant. Okay, I am talking about this value 1, value 2, this value 2 and value 3. These all three can be some types of constants with some specific rules. That is, I'll type it that these values can only be constant. Now by constant I mean that it can only be int, character and the string. If we use something like float, double or boolean, it would not be acceptable. So this would give us the error. Int, char and string is alright, but this is not allowed in Java. Okay, now if I talk about this case. Case is a keyword and it is a label actually. So here this case written here, another case with value 2, this case with value 3 and this default keyword also. All these four with us are the labels. We call them as labels as they are having a colon right after them. We can see this double dot over here which is called as colon. So as you can see, it is present in all these things. That's why these are called label having colon. Okay, now if I talk about the keywords in this syntax, this switch is a keyword, case is a keyword, break is also a keyword, and yes, and default is also a keyword. Okay, now we can shuffle all these cases. Just suppose that if I write this case over here, just suppose I shuffle the case value 1 right after case value 2, then it will not affect a program at all. Now here you can see I am having a string type variable also, which is allowed in Java, but in C it was not allowed. So I'll mention here that in C it was not allowed, but in Java it is allowed. Okay, so now we'll take a quick example of this switch case. So just suppose we are making a program, that is the day number and the day name program, which we have already done in the previous class using the else if statements, which was checking all the conditions. Okay, I am having the program also. Yes, you can see here using else if we have made this program, but it checked all the conditions as I have given this. Suppose I have given here 6, then it will check all the cases. It will check the one case, then 2, 3, 4, 5, and then this 6 condition is true. But in switch case we jump to the matched case directly. Okay, so we'll make the program. I'll name the class as, just suppose I name this example of switch. I cannot, or I'll name this like this, swetch. Here I have not used small s, that is switch will be a keyword otherwise. So I'm using it here capital S, as Java is case sensitive, so it is okay. Now I'll save this with switch.java. Okay, now we have the main function, that is public static void main. Now we have the string type argument and the body of main, in which we are taking input in a day number. I'm taking it n, and I'm taking the example of 6 again. Now I'll make a switch case here, and in this switch case I'll pass this n, which is supposed to be matched. Now in switch case I'm making my first case, that is 1. Now just as I'm taking in and 6, here we have 6. Now this will be matched to all the cases, as it is not matched to this. Okay, now here we have in case 1 day is equals to Sunday. Okay, I forgot to declare the string type variable, that is day. So we are taking here a string type variable day having an empty string in it. Okay, now we'll have a break here. I'll tell you the importance of break in just a second. Okay, now we have the case 2 for day is equals to Monday, then the break statement. Okay, I'll copy this. I'm not writing all the cases. Okay, here are, this is case 3 for days equals to Tuesday, and case 4 for days equals to Wednesday. Then we have here case. Okay, I'll write all the cases. Just a second. Okay, so just suppose we are having these all 7 cases, and if the day number doesn't match from all of these cases, then we have a default case with us which will execute if none of them matches, and in day will store an invalid day. Day is equals to invalid day. Now we don't require a break in this last statement, and we'll now print. We have the switch case closed, and now I'm printing here system.out.println and the result in the day variable. Okay, now I'll save this and we'll run it. Java C, and this is switch dot Java. For running this, I'm writing Java and switch. Okay, now we got the output as Friday as 6 day number matched with, here we can see as n is equals to 6. So it will see here that which value is 6. It found it over here, and it will directly jump to this case 6 right over here, and it will store in day Friday and will break. For break, I mean that it will break this switch case. Suppose if I remove this break from here, okay, and I save it and I again run it after compiling, then we'll got the output as Saturday, because first it executed this statement, that is it stored the Friday name in day, and then the Saturday overridden by Friday. Okay, so just suppose here I was having a day variable, this is my day variable, and in n as I was having 6, so it directly jumped to this case. After jumping to this case in this day variable, we got Friday. Okay, we got a Friday over here. Then as it didn't found a break right after it, it will also execute the next case right after it and will store Saturday in day. So this Friday will be overridden by Saturday. And after this, the Saturday, it just founded a break, so it will break the switch case and will come out of the switch case and will print this line, that is will print the value in day, which is Saturday. Just suppose here if I just write some statement like system.out.println. Hi. Okay, I'll also do it here. Curly braces. Okay, now I save this and again compile. Oh, I got the spelling error. Now we'll get the output as hi and Saturday. As first this lines will execute and then this will also execute. Okay. Now if I also remove this break over here, then it will print invalid day, as after storing Saturday in day, as it doesn't found a break right after it, it will also execute the next case, that is the default case, and the invalid day will be printed. Okay, I'll save this and again run it. Yes, we got a high and invalid day. Okay, now if I change the order, that is if I place this case 2 after this and I change the position of case 6, in this. Okay, now if I again run this, we'll get the same. Sorry, we got high and Tuesday, because you can see here we got high and Tuesday as in 6 we are having n is equals to 6. So as it matched the case 6 right over here, it will store in day Friday, then it will print high. So we got a high over here. Now after that, it didn't find a break, so it will store in date Tuesday. And then as it got a break, it will come out of switch case and will print. So we got a Tuesday. If I put a break after it, we'll get the same output as before. We got high and Friday, which was our first output. Okay, see here we got Friday here at first, right? And so is this output Friday. As when it will match to this case and it will found a break, it will directly come out of the switch case from this line. It will not execute any of these cases after it. Okay, so default case is optional here and break is also optional. Okay, as in some programs we may require to not place the break and default in it. So it is absolutely fine if we skip the default portion and the break portion. We didn't get an error in it. Okay, that's it for this lecture. Thank you.